Hey folks, Stanley Landsblog for the 15th of November 2020, and I'm not sure. One of two routes I'm going to go with this. I'm going to think in my head route 1 and route 2, and you select 1 or 2, Case, okay? Let's go. 2. You know, I was at Twitter earlier today, and I tweeted this out, and I wanted to read it to you. And I've thought a lot about this, and I think I probably expressed it in different ways. But depression is not a petty thief. Depression is a sophisticated embezzler. It lives in your brain incognito. It steals a tiny bit of what defines you at a time. You don't notice until one day you realize, I've been stolen. I'm gone. And you ask, how did this happen? And one of the responses that we got to that was, I think really sad, obviously, but really reflective of what I'm talking about. And it's just amazing how when you talk about something like that, people go, yeah, my gosh, me too. Oh, and then you also, when you say something like that, people go, well, I wonder if he's talking about me. And there's like a kind of a foolproof test. Think of the last time you felt really good. Think of the last time where you could say you were normal. Go back to that time and ask yourself, how do I feel today compared to the way I felt back then? Let's say it was a year ago. And you have to be really totally honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with other people, but you have to be honest with yourself. When you ask yourself the question, 1 year ago, at my birthday, say, did I smile for real, or was I acting like I am now? And that's a really good way to decide, do I need help? So here's one of the responses. Yep, lost my home, my wife, my good job, my friends, my sense of being myself. Not overnight, but over the course of a few years. It was like crashing in slow motion and not being able to stop it. And it's so difficult sometimes to know that it's happening. It's so tough when the change is just a tiny, tiny tap that you can't feel. Like I just tapped the phone there. Did you feel that, Case? Say no. No. And that's what happens with depression. And after 1,000 taps like that, and then after 2,000 or 5,000, you realize, my arm's a little bit sore. Depression can be like that. It can sneak inside you without you knowing. And sometimes it takes someone externally to point out the fact that, hey, you know what? Maybe you're not the same. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because we know shit that you should know as well.
Were there actually 2 options?
There were. Say option 1.
Option 1.
That's coming up tomorrow. Now you're saying to yourself, okay, well, how about...
How do we know?
Okay, well, here's what it is. This is the teaser. Tomorrow on the Daily Landsblog, that would be November the 16th, 2020. I have it, but I was afraid to say what we were doing tonight. You know what I'm saying, Case?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I can't say it. Oh, gosh. All right, I'll explain it tomorrow.